PES 2018 is the best football game on the pitch that has ever been made. PES 2017 had the huge jump from PES 2016, but PES 2018 is built from what PES 2017 has done, but it just made it better. Everything's smoother, everything's more polished. One thing I really love is the ability to play different styles. Whether you want to play passing football,
Suarez kings it out wide. Messi set up one goal so far. Rakitic chipped through, has a swing at it. They are rampant.
or direct football. This game will allow that. One addition that is not being talked about much is the fact that there are two cursors when you're defending. There is a cursor on the player that you are, and there's a cursor that is glimmering on the player that you will become when you change player. Not only that, but the player who is designated with the glimmering cursor will also be a player that pressures when you elect to press the computer pressure button. This feature allows you to precisely control two players at the same time. This greatly improves the defending in this game. There are not many significant changes from PES 2018 from PES 2017. However, one change that I found to be a welcome addition is random selection mode. The trading system is what really brings the best out of this game mode. So out of your randomly selected squad, you have a select number of rounds that you can trade your players for other players from your opposition squad. You can protect one player, and you can also have one player that's unwanted. If you're not careful about which players you protect, you may find yourself a Chiellini and goal. One aspect to this game that I really love is the difference game to game. Each game is different. The opposition is set up differently, and unlike previous editions, you can really tell. There are certain teams that are more open, so a more direct approach would be more beneficial. There are definitely some drawbacks to this game. The commentary, as usual, is terrible. Jim Beglin, he's such a bad commentator. You know, they gotta pick some better, surely. I mean, you just get the same repetitive phrases every single time. The goalkeepers in this game are not very good. The animations just seem completely out of whack. I mean, there are some times where it just seems like the keeper could easily just dive and save something, but he just lets it go in. Just literally just stands there and just watches the ball go in.
There's no flag. There are a few waiting for it. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Tries to stroke up to meet it.
As usual, there's a lack of licenses, and it does take away from the authenticity of the game. Playing with Man Red, London FC, whatever they call Real Madrid, no Bundesliga. These are all things that make a difference. I know there are data packs where you can download things and it will pretty much rectify most of the issues, but still, I have to mark it down because of that. The game speed is noticeably slower, and I feel this adds a tad of realism, and also it just makes the passing a lot more smoother. You can pull off a lot more intricate moves. Once you begin to realize opposition defenses, you do begin to score repetitive goals. I can't tell you how many times I'd go down the byline and I'd cross to the near post and my player would almost every time get off a shot or a header.
So the manager making the last of his changes. Well, his stamina was called in.
Master League continues to be what it is. I mean, they've made a couple of changes, including transfers. Basically, they've added a release fee so that you don't have to just negotiate with the club. You can just straight up buy someone and then go straight to player negotiations. Also, they've added some ownership goals. And basically, it's just goals like, oh, get us promoted before the season or keep us in the division. Just things like that. Just something extra to add to the game mode. A couple of things with the Master League. Firstly, there's a bit of this. There's a lack of detail there. The youth players aren't real. They're just the same default sort of random players with weird names that you get every year. The money is weird. Just the amount you're allowed to spend, the budget, because you could choose a really big club and they'd only have like 30 million to spend. And just in general, all the money just seems to be going down in the game. Like, big players are getting sold for 40 million, whereas in real life, it also gets sold for over 100 million. Become a Legend mode is okay. It's pretty good. You know, you get to choose what division to play in. They select a club for you. One thing I noticed is you really don't have to earn minutes as much. You kind of plug straight into the starting lineup most of the time. You may miss one game, but you're pretty much plugged right into the lineup straight away, and you'll get plenty of minutes. Another thing I truly appreciate about this game is how helpful the tactics are. A lot of the time, you can do these tactics and it really won't make a difference on the pitch. But the advanced instructions, they make a huge difference. If you want your fullbacks attacking, they'll go. If you want them to hug the touchline, they'll do it. I mean, it really makes a big difference. Tiki-taka, all these things make a difference. Difficulty wise, any difficulty below top player is easy for anyone that has experience playing football games. Once you go above top player, it becomes a challenge, and you really have to work hard to break the team down. There are also times, especially at the higher difficulties, where it seems impossible to make a tackle. Especially when you got a player running down the wing. I mean, if you go out there to try and tackle him, he'll just turn past you. He'll turn past you. He'll do a perfect cross, and the computer in the box, the AI in the box, defensively, they're just gonna let the striker get into space. They're just gonna header it in. It's gonna be a goal. I mean, I started to just be the defender in the box and use the computer to pressure the winger, and that worked a lot better. PES 2018 will probably never reach the status that FIFA's had. It will never have anywhere near the amount of sales that FIFA is going to have. But it's arguably the greatest football game ever. And that's why I give it a 9 out of 10. Please like and subscribe.